Hello everyone, welcome. Thank you for joining me. In this session, we're going to do strengthening for the lower body basics. I'm using a wall. You can use a wall or a countertop or a solid piece of furniture. I recommend that your surface that you're leaning on is around torso height. Anywhere between your navel and your chest would be really ideal. It's going to be helpful to be able to lean forward here. All right, that's going to be really helpful. You can do all of this standing. It just can make some of the movements a bit more difficult to achieve. This incline is going to really serve to help be specific. So we're going to focus on the back of the leg first. You're going to reach one leg back behind you. Try not to twist the hips one way or the other, and try not to press the hip out to the side. All right, keeping that in mind, all you're going to do is you're going to bend the knee of the leg that's behind you without that knee coming forward, and then return. And you can use ankle weights. I forgot to mention that. 9, and then return. Would be a great way to strengthen. Breathe deeply. 8. Again, we're just leaning forward. It makes it easier for people to feel. 7, that thigh bone not moving forward, or when it does move forward, be aware of that. Breathe deeply. 5 more here. 5, be aware that the standing leg is very active as well. 4, so make sure that you're not slowly pushing that hip out to the side. 3, easy breathe. 2, one more time. Really good job there. Or twisting like I mentioned earlier. Return, let's do the other side. Again, leaning forward, bend the knee, bring the foot up towards your bum as much as you can, and then return. Your leg may not bend that much, that's okay. 9, go as far as you have personal control. And be aware, 8, that as you go along, that knee is gonna try and wander forward slowly, right? Try not to. 7, keep that thigh bone in the same place. 6, the whole time. Take your time. 5, reaching out to the crown of your head, breathe deeply. 4, you're doing really well. You can feel that standing leg. 3 has to do a bit of work here as well. Nothing wrong with that. 2, one more time. Easy breathe. 1, and then return. For this next one, we are going to stand tall. You can use something to hold on to or not. That's your choice. All you're going to do is you're just going to bend one knee up and then return to almost put it down. And again, bend that knee up. 9, and then return. So as I pull that leg up, I'm not pushing the other hip out. 8, I'm not pressing my hips forward, body back. 7, it's just coming up as far as everything else can stay stable. And 6, take your time. Make sure the foot stays under the knee. 5, you'll find that foot wants to go up to the side of it. 4, these are all natural things. 3, nice and tall and strong. You can use the wall to help you. 2, you can have 2 hands on the face of the wall or your countertop, whatever you're using. Great job, other side. Easy breathe. 10, take it out. We're just doing the opposing sides of the thigh muscle, front to back. 9, breathe deeply. 8, really good job, nice and tall. Again, use your ankle weight here. 7, you may find. 6, that you need a different ankle weight when the thigh goes forward. 5, then when the lower leg goes back. That's natural. 4, easy breathe, gentle, nice and tall. Shoulders wide. 3, nice and tall. Easy breathe. 2, 1, let's go back to the version. Again, on the gentle incline, the leg is behind you. Bend the knee, bring the foot up towards your bum, reaching out to the crown of your head and lengthen it long. Again, bends all the way and then completely straightens. 9, bend completely, straighten completely. 8, breathing, bend. You got it, and straighten. 7, take your time. Bend, nice, and straighten. 6, excellent work there. Bend, strong. Push the standing of the floor down. 5, with that standing leg, control. Bend it up to you. 4, great everyone, control. Breathe deeply. 3, an ankle weight would be assistive in terms of building strength. 2, once you have the motion down, I recommend you have add some ankle weights to it. Other side, again, just a gentle lean forward on a straight standing leg. The leg can be bent a bit as well if that works better for you. Breathe deeply. 9, again, to full bend and straightening. 8, take your time, easy. 7, hips are as square as possible. You're going to find that the hips want to twist. 6, towards that leg that's moving. 5, the hips are also going to want to sink 4, towards that standing leg. 3, try not to do either of those. Breathe deeply. 2, one more time, easy breathe. That was really great. And then just bend the knee up. Take your time, nice and tall. Breathe deeply. 9, very good work there. Easy breathe. 8, you got it, easy, gentle. 7, use the wall, use the countertop for balance, no big deal there. 6, again, all the way up there. 5, keeping the foot underneath. Make sure the leg doesn't go out to the side either. Nothing wrong with that, it's just a different exercise. 4, stay in line with your body. 3, tall and strong, really great job. 2, one more time, easy breathe. Let's do the other leg now. 10, nice and tall there, breathe deeply. 9, pull that knee up to you, control. 8, excellent work there, breathe. 7, very nice job, easy. 6, excellent work, shoulders wide. 5, even if you're holding on to something, make sure you're not coloring forward with your body, rounding forward. 3, shoulders wide. Even your arms are forward, your shoulders can be wide. 2, Easy breathe. Yeah, it goes by so fast. Last round of this variation. Here we go. Bend it up to you. 10. Leaning forward. Take a break as you need to. 9. Breathe deeply. 8. This may not look like it's much of anything. 7. But once you add even a small amount of weight, 6, you'll feel how intense it can be. 5. But first, I really recommend 4 that you do a lightweight, if any weight. 3, to get used to the motions. Because again, that knee tends to come forward. 2, when it bends. It's challenging to not have that thigh bone come forward. It's a lot of hip strength. Breathe to keep the thigh bone back. 9, easy breathe, gentle. Gentle. 8, long spine. 7, try not to let your chest lift and arch here either. 6, you are inclined forward from your hip. 5, excellent work there. Breathe deeply. 4, really good job. Breathe. 3, fantastic work there. Breathe. 2, you're doing really well. Hips are square. Last round to pick it up for this variation. 10, nice and tall. Pull that knee up to you. 9, take your time, it dangles down. 8, make sure you're not pushing the other hip out to the side. You're not shrinking. 7, you push the floor down, grow tall through the ground of your head equally. 6, nice and strong. Great job there. 5, excellent there. 4 more. You can do it. 4, great job. Breathe. 3, beautiful. Breathe deeply. 2, one more time. Easy. Other side. Here we go. 10, feel free to use the wall or not. 9, you can do this one standing tall. You don't have to be leaning forward here if in case that wasn't clear or I forgot to mention it. 6, I am not perfect. Breathe deeply. 5, I do make mistakes. Easy. Pull it up to 4, really good work there. Breathe. 3, nice job. 2, one more time. Easy breathe. 1, and then rest. Now, we're going to do the variation number 2, the second part. You didn't know there was a second part. Here we go. Now, you are leaning forward again, standing on the one leg, a leg behind you. That leg behind you goes back and then down a bit. 9, now the knee is staying straight here, currently. 8, easy breathe. 7, reach it back long. 6, don't think about how far you can reach back because that knee will bend. 5, and that's not the goal of the exercise. 4, the goal is to move your thigh bone. 3, not your knee joint. 2, you got it. Breathe deeply. 1, other side. Here we go. Reaching back. 10, nice long leg. 9, reach it back there. Breathe. 8, leaning forward gently. 7, again, you could totally do this standing. 6, easy breathe. 5, it just is more assistive for this variation. 4, to have a little bit of support. 8, from your shoulder girdle. 3, B, the lean forward helps that leg have more range of motion than maybe it would otherwise. 1, all right, now here comes maybe not your favorite part. The knee is bent forward here. You just straighten the knee and then bend it. Stretch it. 9. And here's where an ankle weight, 8, is going to make a real big difference. 7, you're going to feel that hip a lot. 6, because the leg is forward the whole time there. Breathe. 5, really good job there. Easy. Reach. 4, nice and tall and strong. Breathe. 3, excellent work there. Easy. 2, you did really well there. And then put it down. Other leg is forward. You just bend the knee. Keep your thigh bone still here. 9, take your time. Reach it away from you. 8, really try and straighten that knee. 7, without dropping the thigh bone down. 6, so as that knee straightens, it gets intense. 5, if you're using ankle weight, you'll really feel that. 4, it's hard to keep this thigh bone where it is. 3, as the knee straightens because of lever length, but also the weight load. 2, easy breathe. Back to the part, leaning forward. The leg reaches back behind you. 10, take your time leaning forward. 9, it's not a big range of motion. The knee stays straight here. 8, take your time, easy, reach it back. 7, nice long leg. 6, things to watch out for is that you're not arching your spine to move your leg. 4, so again, it's your thigh bone moving. 3, not your pelvis, not your lower back. 2, it's not a big range of motion. Easy breathe, that doesn't make it's not valid. Other leg, reach it back. 10, take your time. Breathe deeply. 9, this is the back of your hip that moves your thigh bone back as well as the back of your thigh. 7, mostly it's up with the back of your hip. Breathe deeply. 6, take your time, easy reach. 5, as long as that knee stays straight, it can rotate out a bit. 4, one way or the other, that's fine. 3, keep it long and strong. Great job there. 2, reaching forward the crown of your head. 1, back to the variation. I'll show it with the profile view. The knee straightens and bends, so the thigh bone does not drop. 9, take your time, nice and tall there. 8, and you can feel it's a lot of standing hip. That's good. 7, you want the strength in the hips to be able to do these kind of things. 6, make sure your chest is not leaning back. 5, to counterbalance. Breathe. 1 long line. 4, with your torso as much as you can. Feel it. Hold on. 3, you don't have to do it without any support. Breathe deeply. 2, you can also face the side, hand on the counter. Other leg, I'll face forward for this one again. 10. Easy breathe. The thigh bone stays still. 9 as the knee straightens and bends. 8, nice and tall and strong. You're doing really well here. Breathe. 7. Fantastic job. Breathe. 6. Excellent work there. Stretch that knee. 5 and bend it. Great job. Stretch. 4 and bend it. 3 more. Really great. 3. Excellent work there. Breathe. 2. You got this. Nice and tall to the crown of your head. 1. You did really well. Last round. Leaning forward. The leg is behind you. You can always take a break. 10. 9. Again, don't think of going back to your maximum. 8 to small range of motion. Because most likely 7, you'll A, bend your knee and think you're moving your thigh when you're not moving your thigh. 6. B, you might move through your lower back and other hip. 5. Right, sorry. So it's 5, just keep the knee straight. 4, the specificity is key. 3, easy, reach it long. 2, that's right, one more time. 1, take a break if you need to. Other leg reaching back. 10. Take your time. Reach it long back there. 9, reaching out to the crown of your head. 8, it's not a big range of motion. You're doing well here. 7, excellent work. I'm going to reach it back. 6, fantastic job. Stretch it back. 5, excellent work there. Reach it back. 4, really great job. 3, 2 more please. 2, excellent work there. 1, you did well. Last round, the knee is forward, straighten the knee, and then bend the knee. It stays forward of you. 9, make sure the standing hip's not hanging out to the side. 8, tall to the ground of your head. Make sure you're not leaning back. 7, all these things. 6, easy breathe. 5, really great job there. 4, excellent work there. Reach. 3, great work. 2 more. 2, one more time. 1, you got it. Other side. Here we go. 10, easy breathe. Take your time. Nice and tall. 9, standing strong. 8, excellent work. Around, stretch it out. 7, forward and back, nice and tall. 6, thigh bone does not lift or lower. Stay stable and strong. 5, right where it is. Breathe deeply. 4, tall, try not to lean back. 3, tall, 3, almost there. 2, you can make this. 1, you did really well. Great job. You can come onto your wall or countertop, cross one ankle above the other knee. So we're going to start in an incline, yeah? Just bend your standing leg and sit back. That's it. And then return forward. Take your time, be comfortable, only as far as you have no pain or strain. Breathe deeply. 4, make sure your standing knee is going forward. The toes may not face forward, that's okay. 3, but that knee faces forward. You take your face and your eyes with you, they stay in line with your chest. Breathe deeply. 2, it's like your partner dancing with someone, right? You look in their eyes as you dip them. That's really good. Other side, here we go. Or as they dip you, whatever you want, however you want to think about it. Easy breathe. Again, gentle stretch back. 4, good everyone. Control. Again, easy, stretch it back kindly. 3, nice work there. 2 more please. Sit back and reach. 2, one more time. Sit back and reach. Yes, really great job. Now, if you can, reach one hand back to the same side ankle thigh. If you can't grab onto it, you can put a towel or a loop, or some loop of some kind, like a belt or some piece of fabric around your ankle to your hand to help you get that. Now, you're trying to bring that bent knee towards the other knee as much as you can, right? So both pulling it towards it, front to back, pulling it towards it, side to side, as much as you can. Nice and tall. Easy breathe. Try not to arch your spine or lean forward. You're standing tall. Easy breathe. You can hold onto a countertop or wall for balance or nothing. You can also take 2 hands back there to make it more intense, grow tall, and just switch sides. We're only holding it for about 30 seconds, which is what the science recommends for holding stretches. It is perfectly fine to do static things. You'll find different perspectives on what that means and does for your body. This may not be a great thing to do for like prepping for an activity. So if I was going to play a sport, I might not do a stretch like this because it can make this part of my body that I'm focusing on lengthening not responsive enough as quickly as I would like it to be. And you can feel that rest. When you get done stretching, the legs feel a little bit unsure of themselves, and that's okay. Right, now you're gonna have one leg forward here, other leg back. You're gonna lean your body forward, keeping your spine nice and long. So I'm not rounding my spine, right? I'm sending my hips back. You can bend that standing leg if you want to. The leg that's forward is the one that you're focusing on. We're going to stay here again for about 30 seconds, reaching out to the crown of your head. Easy breathe. As long as you're sitting back, reaching out to the crown of your head, leaning forward, breathe. Now we're focusing on lengthening the opposite side of your leg, the back side of your leg, right? First we lengthened the front side and held that. Now we're lengthening the back side. When you're stretching, you're not just stretching like muscle fibers, you're stressing your soft tissue, your nerves, your arteries, your veins, all the tissues that we don't really talk about that much are equally important to muscles that are traditionally talked about, right? Everything is getting a bit of a length, and that's a really important thing to acknowledge. Then bring it up tall and switch legs. And again, lean forward, sit back. You can bend that standing leg, that's totally fine. It's gonna give you more range of motion. Fine to keep it straight as well. Either works, easy. You can think of pulling your toes up towards you, sitting those hips back away from you, reaching your chest forward, reaching out to the crown of your head. You're doing really well here. Breathe. I don't often show static stretches because they can be a bit difficult to get people into without me being there. This is one easy way to do it. And I find that people don't find static stretching to be that engaging for them, right? So I tend not to focus on them that much, mostly for those reasons, not because they're not valid, just because on this video format, I find that holding a stretch for this long, that's specific, right, can be a bit not as engaging, especially for when it's like for 30-second increments. Now, you could feel how after lengthening the front and back of your legs, they feel different than we did before we started, right? That's all I'm saying. So it may not be the best thing to do before you want to go for a jog, right? Because you've desensitized your legs a bit and you need to be really sensitive through your lower limbs. You could do other things, but definitely as a cool down, I could see it for that in particular, unless you got to do something else, like pick up your kids from the school or something that you need to amble for, or be ambulatory for, not that you're ambling, right? So I hope that makes sense. Stretching for long periods statically is great. Just be aware it makes your, whatever part you're lengthening and focusing, it's gonna have some instability to it. So if you need to be precise with those movements, especially really quick, fast, articulate movements, they're gonna be a bit more difficult after your stretch. That's all I wanna say about it. I'm not saying it's bad, just be aware that for something that doesn't require, that is like sport specific, that can be a difficult thing, right? Dance is a different category. All right, I hope you enjoyed this. My name is Eric, this is Nucleus Strength. I look forward to getting stronger with you in the future. Yours in good health. Take care.